Hello everybody, today I'm going to talk to you about the process of applying for a working holiday visa in New Zealand. I thought this would be a helpful video. When we were doing it, we kind of didn't really know what we were doing. We just went through it step by step, so I thought this would be a helpful video to make for anyone that is looking to get a working holiday visa over in New Zealand. Now this is for a UK application. We are from England, so this probably will not apply to other countries. It was probably a different process. It might be a different process, but it also might be similar, so it might be helpful. I'm just going to take you through step by step exactly what we did to get our working holiday visa to where we are now. Subscribe down below for more travel content. Give this video a massive thumbs up if you did enjoy it and it was helpful. And yeah, let's get into it. So step one is we went to the government website. I think it was the government website for New Zealand. We just searched in New Zealand working holiday visa into Google, and we found where we needed to be, and we basically filled out the form, but it's very easy to find, easy to fill out. It may ask you for a medical condition. Now I have medical conditions, which I did write, but we found out that if you put down you have a medical condition, which you should be honest about, you will be asked to go for a medical. Now just be aware that this medical costs an extra £300 because you need to go to a practice that is basically accredited to do it for the working holiday visa forms. So we filled out all the form, put all of our medical conditions, what line of work we'll be in and everything like that, and then it probably came back to us within a week. I want to know, it didn't come back for another maybe week or so. It then told us we needed to go for a medical, but we needed to do it within, I think it was 2 weeks, and we were going on holiday in the next week, so we panicked, but luckily we managed to find a medical practice that was accredited. And we basically get asked to do an x-ray, chest x-ray for TB. You get asked for your medical history, medication that you're currently on. They check that you're in good health, everything like that. And the practice we went to was amazing. We went to one in Maidenhead. Definitely recommend it if you're near there and you need to go get a medical done. They took you through the whole process. They made sure we understood each step along the way, so they actually made it really easy for us because we hadn't done it before and it was a little bit confusing. But it was all online as well, so it all got sent off, and Finn's came back within about 10 days and mine came back in about 2 weeks, and we got our visas. So really the whole process took maybe a month for us, but we know people that we came with but with no medical conditions got it within like 2 days. It got approved. So if you do have medical conditions and you do write it down, just don't be worried at all. That's just why the process takes a little bit longer than perhaps some others. So once that came back through, it's automatically connected to your passport. So it's actually a really quick entry. So when we came to New Zealand, we thought it would be actually quite hard to get through passport control, and they'd thoroughly check our visas because it does say you have to meet terms and conditions to be able to be let into the country basically, but it wasn't as policed as we thought. We went through, put our passports through the scanner. We didn't go to a person, went through the electronic scanners where you put passport on and it checks your face, and we went straight in. It was that easy. We didn't have to go and get basically thoroughly checked. The only thing we needed to be checked for is basically like mud and soil on our clothes, just because they're quite strict on the transmission of like diseases from different countries. And for example, in Indonesia, I think they have a TB outbreak, no, a foot and mouth outbreak, so they're just being really conscious about people coming in with anything or like mud and stuff on their shoes. That was nice and easy. So in terms of jobs, we actually had a job lined up. Finn knew a contracting business and applied through there, and luckily I also got a job through them. So we were lucky that we already had a job lined up, then got our holiday working visa, and booked our flights. So that was kind of all set up for us beforehand. Now you can do it that way, but obviously it depends what you're looking to do. We came out to look to work and then travel afterwards, but some people like to do jobs on and off when they're here. Everyone likes to travel in a different way. This is just how we've done it. But there's lots of websites, for example, Backpackers New Zealand. If you just search up backpacker jobs in New Zealand on Google, that website comes up and lists a lot of different jobs in different areas in New Zealand. There's also, I think it's Reed as well. If you look up backpacker jobs, there's some there. So those are some really helpful websites that we found. Some tips for when you're looking to come out to your working holiday: make sure you book your flights as far in advance as you can, because the prices for us went from like this to this very, very quickly, and that's something we were very conscious of. They can get very expensive very quickly, especially from the UK, because you're traveling like 30 something hours. But some tips in terms of looking for cheaper flights: we found ours on Expedia. We found a really good flight with Emirates, and if you've seen the vlog for when we came out, we got treated really well, and it was a much more comfortable flight. So like Expedia, I mean Skyscanner, all of those you can find good prices for your flights, but you just need to search around. I probably looked on Kayak, Expedia, Skyscanner, all of the different search engines, or like comparison travel websites, and that's how I found the best deal for us personally. We also did pay an extra just in case we did need to cancel the trip very last minute. Obviously you don't have to, but we did just in case. But that is the process of applying for a working holiday visa. It was a really, really smooth process. It was very easy, and I definitely recommend coming to New Zealand to do some work. It's a beautiful country. You can enjoy loads of scenery, and it's a completely different place to the UK. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was quite a short one, but it just explains like the process of actually how you apply to the visa. It's quite simple, but it's kind of nice when someone has been through it and can talk you through it. I will do some more sort of travel tip videos. I think they're quite helpful for a lot of people, but comment down below if you would like to see any other videos or anything in particular. Apart from that, I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.